Enterprise AI initiatives are failing. Projects designed to drop customer churn and eliminate bad debt are missing targets, stalling out, and powering down. When these initiatives collapse, leadership looks for a technical culprit. They blame the machine learning model, the data pipeline, or the software vendor. But the models are highly capable. The failure lies in the structural flaw beneath them. These systems are built on inferred data, guesses made from a distance. These dashboards show the system looking at a symptom, like an employee missing a shift or a customer logging in less often. It recognizes these actions and flags the account for a default or a resignation. The algorithm perfectly tracks what is happening. It has absolutely no idea why it is happening. That single blind spot guarantees the failure of the product. Look at the reality operating entirely off the AI's radar. A caregiver is actively assisting an elderly parent, caught in a daily squeeze between professional emails and managing medication. The Bureau of Labor Statistics tracks this burden. In Loudoun County, Virginia, the data center capital of the world, the government estimates this unpaid, hidden work takes up 47 minutes every single day. Those 47 minutes point to a massive financial trap. Families hit with a medical crisis pool their income, their savings, and their time, holding things together through sheer exhaustion. The math on their kitchen table is unsparing. A full-time home health aide costs up to $60,000 a year. The family might show $65,000 in pooled income, but that money is entirely spoken for by mortgages, utilities, and groceries. Because their on-paper income exceeds the limit, they are denied state assistance. Because their real-world expenses eat every dollar, they cannot buy private care. They fall into a structural gap, too rich for welfare, too poor for survival. The AI reads their $65,000 income, flags them as low risk, and misses the fact that the household is 1 week away from total collapse. Ignorant of the underlying crisis, the algorithm automatically prescribes an action that makes the situation worse. It sees a late utility payment and fires off a harsh collection notice. That automated pressure pushes the family over the edge. The employee quits, the customer defaults, and the company permanently loses the relationship they were trying to optimize. Multiply that single household failure by millions, and you are looking at a catastrophic drain on the economy, bleeding what we call defensive capital. This chart shows the sheer scale of the problem. We are looking at $18.8 trillion in household debt. Alongside it, the federal uncompensated care pool has spiked to $7.7 billion, a 35% jump in a single year. The financial hemorrhage is matched by a collapse in trust. 93% of consumers say they will walk away from a brand that mishandles their personal data, leaving IT leaders scrambling to prove compliance. When you point a highly efficient AI at a ledger of inferred, surface-level data, it does not fix these systemic issues. It just automates the failure faster. The tech sector is heavily focused on building autonomous AI agents. But before a machine can operate on its own, the foundational data model itself must be rebuilt from the ground up. This diagram shows how we organize data today. The bottom rung relies on inferred data, information scraped, surveilled, and guessed by algorithms. We must move to attested data. Instead of guessing, the system asks the individual, witnessing truth directly at the origin. The tools to do this are already mature. Secure technology and strict regulatory frameworks exist today to let individuals share their reality without invasive surveillance. The missing element is corporate will. Leadership must choose to anchor their algorithms to the actual lived experience of their customers and employees, letting the human confirm the facts. You cannot successfully scale a system upward if you refuse to anchor it to the reality of the people standing at the base. This is the engine built for human and data sovereignty, ZyroHive.